Applejack's Pop-Tarts. Alright, we're starting... Okay, so we can already say that this looks prettier. Do we want to watch it
Looks
again?
to be your
See
lucky day,
how it
my
looks?
friend.
Oh, wow. I mean, we do need to compare it to see how it views. I mean, it's already a higher texture. Which we knew because of, you know... Bum, 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 bum.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Not likely, you bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Hip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
This 4-year graphic difference is insane. So we just spent the, hold on, we'll listen to this guy first.
Explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Yeah, it's shocking that like a 4-year difference can be this drastic visually. You know? I mean, we've just spent the last 2 hours. Let's see how it looks on the planet though, too. Because that is a pre-rendered cut.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name
Oh,
is
yeah,
Hawthorne,
closed captions
and he
on
should
it.
be waiting for you at the landing site.
Oh, is he?
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Boom. Alright, I'm out now. Oh, almost.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well,
Let's look at
no
his...
sense in letting
Oh
his
wow,
ship
look
go
at
to
that
waste.
difference.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way
Let's
to
look
go.
at the scraps. It's a rock. I mean, texturally, the difference between the two is pretty pretty strong, I'd say. The lighting is oh wow. The lighting is definitely a big part of it. The question is, how is the combat mechanics versus it, you know? Oh, so he's still fucked. So, yes, this is the first playthrough, but we did also just test the original game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've angered the horse gods. Uh-oh.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be
Here, you
unforeseen
wanna see?
side effects.
Look at the sprats. Alright, time to jump. Here? We barely lost any health this time, so no. Hey, it's our friend.
Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, look.
Spacer's choice.
Looks
Visually,
like the bleeding
textually,
stopped.
yeah.
I owe you
I think the
one.
lighting does a better job
Hope you
on
don't
him.
mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse,
yeah.
had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board
Boo.
law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in
Oh, I
the
got
open.
another
That's a
achievement
real
already.
good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders
Just
come
as soon as
sniffing
you
around
land
in
on the
here,
planet.
and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
That's not bad. That's pretty smart.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got
I
some
feel like the
spare ammo.
XP is lower.
Not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and
It
all.
is 15 for this one.
All
I thought
Spacer's
that it was
choice weapons
50
are now
before.
30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, now
Spacer's choice.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're
I
in
did.
Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Alright, I'm off to leave. Alright there, buddy boy.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Alright, I left him alive this time, per Kira's request. Oh, it's a one-shot this time. I don't think it was a one-shot last time. Do you? Oh, and that doesn't cost this time. Interesting. I heard you like fish sticks. Where's this guy? I feel like it's easier now. This time. Awkward. He does sound, they sound like the psychos. Sir, I think you fell apart too easily. All I did was shoot you in the head, but your body went... You know? I got a question, sir. Where's the other one? Sir, Kira, we don't cannibalize the marauders. They probably taste bad. They taste yucky. Alright, so we have new friends down here, possibly, right?
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Yeah, get myself killed. You mean
Don't
yours?
know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Uh-huh.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Alright, let's see if these guys actually... Let's see the effects. Oh, they didn't kill them as fast this time. You know what? This time I didn't kill Private Kimba. You know, you got your wish. The Marauder did it for me this time. I didn't do it. Per Kira's request, I did not kill them. Alright, so I need to confiscate this vehicle.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
We'll try this time.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly
I wish
fashion.
Ada was more
Failure
3D
to do
rather
so
than
will
2D,
result in
like
your
System
immediate
Shock.
destruction.
Yeah. So we did the self-destruct last time. It wasn't that funny. So which one? Should we be sassy to the computer?
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare
Same
to eject
outcome.
all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Alright, so which one?
This
I don't
vessel
think-
is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Okay.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information.
Different one this time.
Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, that makes sense to me.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Oh no. That's not good.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, that sounds about right. That. Which one do you want?
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay. We can do that. Instead of hitting level 2 outside, this time we hit it inside, so it's a bit of an XP difference, but not too bad, you know? So what? Are we doing the same strategy? Ranged, dialogue, stealth, tech. Oop. What do we throw the other 2 points in? Defense? Or leadership, or both? Because we're going to have a companion. Let's start leadership. Because we will have a companion at some point. And then... What? No, it's... I hit X. Okay, yeah, we got that. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to do weapon management at the moment. I'll add that. Oh, I apparently instant chose the health thing. Let's go with it. Yeah, but having that extra health really helped last time.
Say,
Hi.
this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked
Uh,
in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't know.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Crime scene. Oh, so Dave's not here this time. You remember Dave? Or whatever his name was? The guy who came out here to inspect the dead bodies last time? ass. It is an okay ass, yes. How did we get there last time? Did we go up that way or did we go that way? I know, it's such a so even though we just played this 2 hours ago, like we've been experimenting with it for the last 2 hours. It already, like, I can't believe it's such a difference in feeling. It's a little too bright visually. And it still looks like, hey. We got him. Yeah, I think we definitely need to lower the brightness a little bit. It's a little bit painful. So we'll make a save first. Settings, what, field of view, gamma? Is that what it is? It's on performance mode. So even though it's not on, I'm curious what it looks like cinematically. So visually it looks fine, but it looks like almost like you're drunk, or at least like, or when you have like a cold and everything's like, oh, what the fuck is going on? That's what it looks like visually. Now it looks a little too dark. What do you think? Adjust it up a little bit? So we had it at 50. Let's try a good 45. Okay. That looks a bit better. That texture just on the moon alone. Look at that. That is that's a nice looking difference in town. Yeah. Huh, what's these?
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
What's up, Silas?
Don't go
Silas,
ambling
you
on
digging
those
more
hills.
graves?
That's Marauder territory, friend.
He does. My pack.
Pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium?
A little
Ain't
bit.
safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Low prices. They really like to talk about their low prices.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship.
I should have
Shake your
said
hand,
General
but I've been hauling
Shockey, but
corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas.
Name's
Junior
General
in humor
Shockey.
for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
True.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Makes sense.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy.
But thank you for the follow.
He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town.
We'll
All
find him
except
in
Ludwig,
town.
that is.
Okay.
He's over by the landing pad.
Which one do you want? Okay. Just shook your head. Okay, town looks interesting. You can see the shading difference too, because when we came in last time, it was just dark. Because of the... Alright, let's go talk to these deadbeats. I've come to collect the debt.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness
Sure
is
it does.
next to lawfulness.
Instead of godliness.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Aww.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell
Aww.
Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace
Yes,
of the
the
law,
cold.
and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
A lock of your hair.
Much obliged.
Yeah, probably, but we can talk to... We can talk to some of the other deadbeats first.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I felt bad about turning off the power here. But it seems like a lot of them are just fucked anyways. Yeah.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He knows.
Sounds like he's already told you.
Dude, these are some simple bluff. I wonder what they are.
Not long
It's
for
also
this
on
world.
story mode. It's probably
The
like...
date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
30.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. but if you could see a way to freelancing for me,
Oh,
I
okay.
could really use the help.
Depends on what all you...
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a
I've said
cache
that you
of
can't
antlers
afford me
tucked
lying
away
in
the
person.
old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway.
I also
I
knew
need
they
you
were
to
paying
break it,
$7.25 an
grab
hour.
that medicine and bring it back to me.
Okay, not so fast. I've got some
Do what I
questions.
can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat
More
you
like the
because you're
company
sick.
won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
I'm fine with some marauders.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then?
Sure, I'll do
Oblige
it.
me with your haste.
Get another
I feel the
side
plague
quest.
spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I'm a spleen.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken... I know that. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but...
Yeah, so me turning off the power to this town doesn't make me feel that bad, you know? So far we have 2 people that have the plague.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
And what if I am,
Abernathy is
bitch?
a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in
Damn.
his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, that's what.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
All that makes sense based off of everything.
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Oh. Will you give me your body?
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay, I mean, you're willing to give me your body, and that's all you can ask me. I mean, I'm open to it.
What can I do for you?
He wants me to talk to him again.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if he is a
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
That's pretty pretty bad.
A ship? Dear me, I don't approve of fantasy. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI. You'll find him in our local church.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar...
We're definitely doing a
Go
lot
ahead.
more side question.
Edgewater has been good to me. I am never want... The plagues come at us with a vengeance this... I wouldn't call them good work. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching.
They've got
vomiting,
COVID!
An excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us. Nature is monstrous, friend. And this plague is natural selection at work.
Why is it pointing to him? I never stole anything because you didn't see it. That's what happened, right? I can flow eyes. Oopsie. I like that they open up for me automatically now instead of me having to like press X on them too. Alright there, buddy boy. Okay, what? Yeah, we need to go talk to Phyllis. To the mayor, yeah. In a book, we're reading a rainbow. Aha. Interesting. I like stealing. Helpful. Hey, you.
You the new worker? Whatever.
Yeah, I
Make
am.
it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't
That's nice of
acting
her.
out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh?
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Oh, that's depressing.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Which one do you want? No.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family.
You literally just said he
Yeah,
was.
I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime.
That's some
The legal term is
bullshit.
irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
Dude,
In
fuck
other
this
words,
town so
Edgewater would have
much.
been penalized pretty hard.
Can I just
Whatever
shoot the
Eugene
mayor
was
again?
worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Should we let it play out a little bit though?
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an
That's-
asset to us all. May his Adams be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial,
Watch it
which means his
burn,
papers went
motherfucker.
through, which means
Yeah,
the town's
I
in the
feel it.
clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Might as well teach him a lesson. I don't care about him. Alright, so we've collected 2 debts, which isn't bad. That guy just slid down there. That's cool. Alright, let's first rob here, remember? And that way we don't get caught. Whoa. Yeah, it seems like it's... Oh. Yeah, so I'm doing this criminal activity, but no one saw me. Is there a witness in here that I don't see? I like stealing all this stuff. Is there a camera? I don't see one. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's a lot smoother. I mean, I knew it was gonna be smoother because, you know, they said that was one of the key things that they were working on. Should we go talk to the mayor now, or should we go do this? Okay, we'll collect the debts first, per Kira's request. Per Kira's request, we are collecting debts. Oh, wait. Yeah, we need to go tell him that...
You need to talk to Silas first. Why not?
Thought we talked to Silas already.
No. Read the... Conrad says he can't afford. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Now that we see the...
Collect Phyllis.
Now that we saw the note.
Yeah, that's what I thought I read.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
We gotta blackmail him and say, bitch, pay up.
You know about Eugene? How?
Let's just say I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's
That's your
golden
loss,
teeth
my
were
dude.
a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
Oh my god.
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry
Yes,
a
you
few
can.
teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Okay, so we're pretty solid.
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his
Oh?
brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
More suspicious. I don't like this town the more I interact with it. Go this way? I'm looking around. We can talk to Silas, or we can go... Okay. I think we went the wrong way for that, but... This is interesting, seeing the town from the outside. Ooh. Hey, you.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this
Resistance,
means
you
he's
say?
finally heard the calling.
What are you babbling
The
about?
war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
Terminator.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless
I don't know.
automatons made of iron and lies.
It would be a T-1000.
That's
yeah,
right.
I gotta watch out for those
That's
mechanicals,
what I've been
those
saying.
damn robots.
We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating
Fire
their
at the birds.
uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that
That's
hill,
funny.
where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
No, I'll be off planet while you guys die.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanical's got a weak spot. Go on. You ever seen the way... First they were...
I think he paid me. Did we kill the scout first? Let's see where the scout is. Okay, did we go for the scout first? Or did we go to Silas? I don't know if Silas is done yet. Let's look. Return to Silas. Yeah, so Silas is done. So we could do the die robot and then work our way around. Bad robot. Yeah, we might as well do what all we can before we burn down the planet, you know? Automated sound.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Interesting.
Navigation systems have determined this location
Oh.
as Spacer's Choice. Designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Report yourself to your supervisor.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
So do we shoot him? It says to kill him.
Searching for...
I did attempt to rationale with him, you know? Robot said no. Robot said you die. Actually, he didn't say you die, but... Yeah, but reporting to myself to the supervisor could be very, problematic. Also, who's my supervisor? I'm my own worst supervisor. I got milk, apple juice, happy juice. Well, I got a pristine pistol. Alright, so we'll go back. Man, snapping to the fast travel areas is a lot smoother this time. Plus, moving the cursor in between the map, definitely a lot smoother. Alright, I dealt with your robot menace, sir.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case?
Close enough.
Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
Yeah.
Cantina, lavatory.
Or Will Smith.
Behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
I was just thinking of, what is the one that I'm thinking of?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
On the double, soldier.
That makes more sense. Yay, we're level 3 without killing many people. Yeah, we just were like, and I started blasting, bang, bang. Do the Danny DeVito. I think so. I've just seen the meme often enough. I don't know if it is or not. I just know it's a meme. Alright.
Read the latest report.
After shit, guys. Let me in.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
We totally did not see that last time. It might not be, but... I don't like the loading sequence, but I understand with fast traveling there has to be something, you know. Indeed. Oh, wise choice. Where's this guy? You.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple.
If
Seems simple
you
enough.
die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to...
Aw, that's sweet of you. Alright, this guy's psychotic enough that... I keep trying to dash like I do in Harry Potter. I'm like, B! B, why you no dash? Dude, it's been windy all day. I think it's also... It doesn't also help that there's a break in the seal up there. Alright, so no matter what, I gotta speak with Reed. So... if we go talk to Silas... Do we retrieve the cash first? Or do we do Silas? Where's this at first? Hold on. This looks like it's outside. The way we came. Okay. Boom. Where's it want me to go? Jesus Christ, it wants me to go so fucking far away. Fuck that. For the cash thing, yeah. Like, hold on. So I'm here, it wants me to go up here. Which, that's the lab last time, remember? So... yeah, we'll do the Silas thing first. And then see if we can get, yeah, any more side quests in the town. And then from there, go... I mean, it does want us to talk to Reed, so... which is the main quest, but also a side quest. Yes, we will murderate him afterwards. Like he deserves.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yeah, it is. How'd you know?
You run into any trouble?
Hold
Reliable
on.
work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Damn. What a cheap ass. Oh, okay. It's been...
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Which one? We did that before, though. We did the Marauders. We did all of them. We'll diss them
Look at
again.
it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Okay.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Okay. Looking for a
Definitely
power
not the junior in
regulator.
humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in
That's
the
where we
tower
get the
above cannery.
initial
Head
Reed.
into town, follow the road.
Okay. Thanks, Silas. You're a bro. Yeah, I'm surprised they aren't buried alive for my... Fertile soil plus geothermal energy. Oh, it's almost like there's a geothermal plant. Shocking. Okay, so... Hello, Reed. Yeah, once we're done with the quest, he can die.
Miss Holcomb,
But
I
not
want
yet.
to explain this with you. The grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry.
Grease monkey,
Mr.
you're a
Thompson,
grease
sir.
monkey, whore.
You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The
Your
answer's-
face is a grease
Seems
monkey.
we've got a
Okay.
guest.
Okay, he looks better.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Yeah, we'll do this one this time.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Well, that's because you got the wrong idea, motherfucker.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
The what?
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, that's a lot to ask for a stranger. Tell me about the geothermal plant. Which one? I mean, talking about... Remember last time, we had to have his key to get in there.
Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I'm afraid I can't spare the workers. We're strapped for bodies as it is. And there is a small element of personal danger.
What kind of danger?
Marauders. Bloodthirsty lunatics. A lot of them. I appreciate your gallantry. You deserve my honesty, and so I will be plain with you. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not
He's not too bad this time.
But there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks...
He doesn't seem as bad this time, like this line of questioning, you know?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Is that the one you want to pick? Alright, I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove.
I'll take a helpful assistant. I mean, he's not talking down to her this time. He actually complimented her.
Prognosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so.
So,
I'm all set.
I don't
Well,
know.
I'm glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Nobody at the town is making me go, I want to kill them right now. Last time when he was being a little shit, you know, the urge to kill him was high.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
But we also can't get in there without his keycard. So, what are you thinking? Yeah, we can. We can progress that one, yes. Alright, I got best friend again. I like getting these stupid easy achievements. Be like, yeah, I got another achievement. Be like, yeah, I played through the game again. Got the same achievement again. So, interestingly enough, I think that... Hold on, let me check something. I wanted to see if there was a popping noise. But, so far, like, none of them scream, I need to murder them. Unlike last time. The only one who screams, I need to murder them, so far, is that, guard at the center. You know? And we're not in an immediate firefight like last time either, so it's nice. I'm not pew-pewing everyone. Though there was medicine that they wanted us to steal. Okay, so there is... What are you?
Look out!
Hey, you. Oh, I got an assault rifle this time. Did I? I don't remember getting one this early. I know I got one eventually, but... I do. Do you want to do ranged? More dialogue. So 1 and 1. True. Oh.
Huh? Get ready.
Thought we went the more peaceful route, and yet I'm being attacked equally as much. Where'd that Marauder go? No, the one I killed. You, sir, are a problem. He's blind now, so he's missing almost everything. Oh, I got an LMG this time. I didn't have that before. Yeah, it's black. Yeah, remember last time when we were doing this, there were no Marauders. It was mainly the, Were they Marauders? No, he was kind of standing against it on my screen. He could have been. I don't want to grab a whole bunch of useless shit this time. Although I can sell it, you know. Okay, let's see. Item repair. Okay, so we got this time. Gotta get rid of this. Ooh. Okay. So I think this is where we had to get the medicine, right? Yeah. Who wants to walk with Elias? I got some friendlies. Ooh.
Incoming!
And I started blasting. Okay, that doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't insta-kill him like it did before. Does it make their ammo and stuff go away? No, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, I do have some stats that, you know, do help with that. But yes, it's pretty handy. Hey, it's Nuka-Cola. I mean, Crumb. Got an Nuka-Cola. Dirtiest place in all the world. They're both Microsoft and now. Okay, down with the sickness drumming. I got fish sticks again. Alright, so vending machine. Do we want to use it? Okay, so sell. We get some money. Money. Yeah. So let's hold X to sell junk. Sell. Oh, we got a shovel. Did we get rid of I don't want the... Okay, Shane O'Mac. Bard. Hey, we're back where we started. Uh-oh. Damn, that's a lot of... Wait, does your level have to be 46? And we're... So let's see. My lockpick is 37. Yeah. It did, I just wanted to confirm that that's what we were looking at. Oh, we can break into that. Maybe. Everybody's on drugs. And kill other things in the area. Okay, not bad. And we missed that, but that terminal's offline. Should we go upstairs and see if there's anyone? Or do we go to the left? I don't think we can go upstairs from this way. Fishy, fishy. Uh-oh. I guess they just shit themselves. To fatality. It was barred from this side, so let's see if there's anything good at this terminal. I still don't know who I want to side with, but what's your thoughts? Less of a, hey, yeah, we did kind of have that, you know, hey, I just killed everyone. Here's the outcome for you. So, should be different this time. Basically. Anything else up here? Oh, first aid room key. We didn't need to even hack one. We just needed to, you know, find the guy. But you know what? Sometimes a little bit of hacking makes life a lot easier, you know? A little hacking never killed nobody. We do have some more perk points. I think we increase stealth. Dialogue. Ranged. Medical. Boost that up to 20. Leadership again or no? Okay. Okay, and what else? One more to dialogue? I don't like that 19. I feel like there's a limit of 20 for some of that stuff. You know? So we can either get this up to 30, or we can get this up to 30. Or we can put it in ranged. Even though we're not sneaking. XP again? That way when she kills stuff we get XP. Because we're not abandoning her, so you know, getting that XP isn't a bad idea. Oh, we should probably set a quest marker for her. Oh, hey, we can... Ooh. Oh. It looks like it. So... we're doing the deliver reads message now. You failed. I have to recycle it. It's okay. It's okay for now. Just put it next to it. I have to grab... that bottle will eventually be recycling. Nah, I hate how nitpicky they are with the recycling here. To be honest, I've gotten away with not recycling, but they deliberately just gave us new cans of stuff.
Can we talk?
She wants to talk. Do we talk to her? Once we're done looting. Yeah, what do you want?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
No, we'll take you with
Mr.
us.
Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What do you want?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss
Upright?
McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
What do you vote?
Thanks, mister. I just
Means we have
think
to
when
go
you
all
gotta
the way
make a
back,
decision that'll
though.
hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Yeah, the vicar. The fucking vicar. I don't know if you have... Yeah, but I have to get up there first. That way I get the botanical lab thing.
Move along, stranger.
I'm
You don't
very
want
close to
any
just
trouble.
popping her.
I don't know
Go-
you.
Or we can
Whatever
pop
you're
them all.
looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one.
You know who she reminds me of right now?
Some my camp wandering out for another.
Crocodile Dundee.
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Understand the text.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Could do without the gallows humor.
It's not gallows humor if it's, you know,
Over in the hothouse. Tending
realism,
crop.
you know? I need an answer on Adelaide, but oh, I guess they said tending crops here. Okay, let's have an actual conversation with her. It's pretty.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
She literally just said, "Oh my gosh, it's so pretty." We didn't, but it definitely has a visual improvement texturally.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been
So
called
why
that,
should I,
among
you
other
know,
things.
spare your
Green
town,
thumb,
basically?
Grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will
Give me
do
that
just
big
fine.
stretch, Kira.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt?
Big stretch.
Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Oh.
Ah, cynicism. The privilege of the young.
The privilege
What you
of the
need
young.
is a little taste of my special mushroom soup.
I
It'll
don't want your
broaden
mushroom soup.
mind. Or at least your irises. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
I told her about Reed wanting to turn off the power.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I need a power cell.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's
So that's
guts
the
and leave
same.
us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious
Her eyes are a
canner.
little weird, but
Seems the sort of thing a hero would
but
do.
it also could be the texture of the, you know,
You've seen
area.
that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
We're still gonna
I'm
defend
all
her.
right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
See, she even apologizes, unlike the other guy. The other guy's like,
Life
say I
in
help you, what
Edgewater
happens to
grinds to a
Edgewater?
halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
So this comes down to basically consumerism slash capitalism.
listen to your
Do you want to help the cog in the machine keep those that don't want to be a part of the cog active, you know? I don't think she sees me. Yes, my opinion. So here's the question. Do we talk to the vicar about it? It still says speak to him. We can. You said you wanted to before. Hear him out, kind of. Okay. I'm down to talking to to the frickin' vicar. Okay, so that's out, or it's this way.
If you're
Let's go talk to the vicar. That's a church-looking building, yeah. Okay, so probably go into the church. Alright, vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
He did look like a vampire.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Vicar
at least he's smarter
Maximilian
than
de
some of the
Soto
other
at your
people.
service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
We didn't talk to him
Tagging
before.
along,
so.
Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to.
That's true.
Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
No.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb?
No.
Every
I'm
time
not your
I try to
scapegoat.
engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Yes. What? Why can't I do that?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll
I do
be
like the
safe
cell
since you are
shading
acting on
him.
my behalf.
As well as like the kind of like the painted art style that Borderlands had, you know?
I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess. Glad we see eye. It's a handwritten journal, a fate. It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time. Not many in this colony could understand. Thank you.
So we have that text. We have the... Do we want to turn into the medicine? I think I'm gonna give it to the woman. I think the old guy is a little bit senile, yeah.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here.
That's some nice
Something for your
XP.
trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Never? That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember. Yeah. We're impressing the colonist here. So, should we flirt with her a little?
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
That's pretty helpful. I
I'm
like
an
her.
actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
I'll leave you be. Not this time. Hey, Silas. Or not Silas.
You wanna mingle, go try the You what? But why? Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
Yes. Ha!
You really are a piece of work.
I'm
I hope
definitely
somebody with
choosing that one.
plague
As soon as I
spits in
said
your
yes
drink.
and they gave me that option.
So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
Yeah. Now, can I kick you while you're down, too? No. It would have been funny to kick him out. Like, all of a sudden he just starts coughing and then you just go, haha, he's dead. Kick. Kick. That'd be evil, but funny. Alright, so power, logic module at the power plant, right? We have no botch quests, which is good. It's either that or this one. Let's look at the map. We can fast travel here and then go down. I mean, last time we kind of... I mean, that's the big thing with Fallout. You want to do the side quests because you're not, otherwise you're not really experiencing the game to the fullest. And for me, that's become a kind of like, oh wait, let's see where the yeah, that's fine. Should we put on some different armor? Ooh. I just thought of Vanquish. +5 for lockpick, +1 hand attack skills. Oh, that's not what I was doing anyways. I can go to the journal. Wasn't the... Yeah, we need to search Zoe. Where the fuck is Zoe's home? What? So that's in the village. Okay, so we'll do that later. Look at the plants, look. Mitch. I'm sorry, I like the little things. Oh, you're talking to, like, the yellow visor? I know what you're talking about, but I can't... Haze? Yeah, my guess would be Haze. You like that? I immediately I'm like yellow helmet, haze.
Everyone all right?
It is haze. Okay. Man, I'm good. It was not the best game. It wasn't the worst. I think it definitely got critiqued for a little bit too much. It's one that I would so you know me, I typically will say before you write something off, play it. The only game that I really haven't really done that with is Gotham Knights. Even though I have access to it, I watched it played, and it was just like, this is a disaster. It had potential. It just didn't live up to said potential. You know? It's like, what do we do? You got 45 minutes before you're 10:30. Skills. Wait, did we get more levels? No. What are we switching to? A few kindred spirits? Yes. Oh, this was the quest for the guard. Yeah, because as soon as I believe as soon as we leave the planet here, you can't come back. At least that's my guess as to what that is happening. I can't say for sure. But does it sound like a thing that could be accurate? Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, before we go to the geothermal. How's he not dead? Oh god. No puppies allowed. Dead or is he blinded? She's pretty efficient. I like her. Ugh.
Nice.
Where did the last one go? We are getting quite a bit of XP here. Hey Zoe, come out wherever you are.
I don't know any.
Oh, there's a landmine. Oh god. Why did I... Let me heal. We did level up. I do like that the even these side areas aren't like deserted. Like there's still stuff going on. Hey, what's up? What are you just doing here? Well, you crossed them all off. I think I double tapped accidentally.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them.
What's up?
You, on the other
pokey.
hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Oh, maybe we can recruit her.
I'm great at clarifying. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard
this
some
is why I
outlaws
don't
set
like
up camp in the
Edgewater.
botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself.
I think we can take her
Instead,
with
what
her.
do I find?
I think
But a
it'll be
bunch
good.
of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery.
I think you
so
can have two
I was
like
stuck
Mass
with 'em.
Effect.
I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Yeah, I just killed all your friends. Persuade.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
Yeah.
Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
But we got a lot
I'm
of
great at
XP from
clarifying.
that. You know?
No. I may have bartered them a few boxes of it. I don't know. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me.
Oh, look here, right? It says evicted. I honestly do think we get rid of Edgewater. You can tell that. It seems like they have a lot of shady business practices, and that they're. All right, what this time? Ranged again. Dialogue. Stealth. Tech. Leadership again. Two in leadership. And then what? Does this look good, or?
One more range.
Okay. It has been done. So we need to go to her, right? We can add armor to her to make her better. Should we give her one-handed melee outfit, or? Ooh. Looks like something from Destiny now. Okay. Threat generated lowered, or engineering. Oh, we can if we give her this, it increases her engineering skill overall. But we also could give her better health so she doesn't die as fast. Health first, then engineering? Oh, no, there's another though. Back, save. Alright, so we did finish that quest. What do we have now? We have what? We can return to Grace. We can retrieve the logic mod. Should we return to the city first, or should we give the vicar his book first, or yeah, or do we go here first and just get that quest out of the way since it's already marked? Yeah, that way we can get our reward before we burn down the city. Yeah. Alright, Grace, I found your missing woman.
What is it?
I don't know, Crocodile Dick D.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She decided to say, fuck you, I don't want to be a slave to your society, and, you know.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
I'd hope so.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Die? Maybe. Okay, now we'll see what happens. That thing is horrifying looking. Alright, so now we need to talk to the vicar. Why is it telling me to go out? Son of a bitch. Oh, it's not far from the plant though, so. A little bit annoying though, because, you know, then I'm gonna have to go there, grab it, then go back, and then it's a lot of back and forth. That's my biggest problem with Fallout 2. Sometimes it's like you can do it directly and not have an issue. Other times it's like back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. I'd like to teach you about our Lord and Savior, pop, 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 or bullets. Okay, to the cave. Hopefully we can just walk in there. This is trippy but cool. There was a landmine, but I just walked over it.
Oh, wow.
You know, because I had. Okay, I should definitely look for landmines. Probably. Probably just a little bit. Oh, hostiles. I don't believe that, but. No, it's probably from my dumbass hitting mine explosions. Yeah, it was literally that I just hit the mine. That's true. Alright, let's go talking to the fucking Vic guy.
Sick, I don't want you near me.
If you're sick, go away. That reminds me of COVID, basically. If you're sick, go away. Alright, Vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yes.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Ha!
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Oh?
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there.
How about you give me the
book? What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Wouldn't be a bad option to have.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field. Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
So are you thinking of Helsing, then?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind.
I'll be mad if I can't take her with me.
Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Well, we got the level up to level 6 now. Bill. No, that's all I score. Also, the save is really fast for this, too. I don't know if you saw. Alright, so Die Robot / any of the other ones. Because it's all going to the same place.
always wanted to poke around in here.
Unexpected. Investigating.
Oh, we go. Wow, not even a scratch.
You could have also just moved over to here so you could pet the cat here. Logic. Who needs that? You know? Well, we are looking for a logic module. So how'd you choose to come in this time? Okay. We might as well, you know, turn off the fence this time. Oh, nope. There it is. Disarm security fence. You know, that way we, 1, get a hacker bonus, and 2...
System alert. Security patrol initiated.
Here they come!
Why's that one acting like it's still alive?
Unit.
There's a lot of robots this time, comparatively. Was it all robots last time? I could have sworn there was one human, yeah. I think there were, yeah.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right. Incoming!
Halt, you violated the law. How does it feel knowing Lukey is fully recovered? Is a good feeling. That's not bad at all.
Oh, you got that?
Free lockpicking. I like that I'm high enough level that the game's like, you auto lockpick this. Congrats. You do not have to pay anything to lockpick it. Hooray. You are welcome. Okay, which way do we need to go? We need to go down, right? Or do we need to go through this door? Oh no, that goes out. Kara's like, I'm almost free. Oh no, geothermal. Yeah, but we found that last time. We just have to find it again, I guess. I mean, it is possible. I'm over encumbered. Oh no. It's not gonna open? I thought I must have done the other door. How much is she holding for me? Jesus Christ. I think we need to get rid of some stuff here, Kira. So let's see, how do I break this down? Hold the breakdown. A breakdown. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can you okay there? My stomach has been very angry and aggressive today. And I was like, why? Oh, something's blasting. But at who and where? I don't remember killing this one. So I can watch her last season. You know what's really sad? I was really looking forward to the Grand Theft Auto like thing. But that was such a je ne sais quoi, how you say, let down. That, like, I would play it again just to play it, but oh, I'm not in the right crest marker, am I? Oh, we got the security key now. Wow. I don't know, but that's insane. Alright, what do I do to, like, how over encumbered am I is the question. Because I feel like I'm I think it does. 101 out of 90. So maybe I need to get rid of an not an MLG, an LMG. Do we even have one equipped yet? 320, 400. Okay, so we're gonna unequip that, re-equip that, and then get rid of this one. Do you think I should drop this one? It's broken. Apparently adding it to junk did not help. Probably, yeah. Damn it. A breakdown. Okay, so we're at 96. And then these are 4 each, but they're not worth much, so my stomach is not happy. I want to say it's the breakfast earlier, but it's not, because my stomach was already Well, no, my stomach was already blah earlier. You know? So it can't be, I can't blame the breakfast for it. Alright. We're not looking to fast travel though. Maybe increase carrying capacity? I think so too. Yeah. Alright, so we're going for the logic chip first, I think. And then we can start doing the power plant stuff. The question is, do we switch to the quest line to turn off the power, or do we go run it back real quick? Run it back in case it goes... I mean, we can. There's not a big deal about it. Because he might give us another quest after this, but... Yeah, that's my guess. That's my concern, since we're actually completioning this. Well, not completion. You know what I mean. We're playing it out more.
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for
yeah, I do.
And a little something to remember me by.
Now we go back to the plant. We have to decide. Does damage. Melee. It stuns enemies. So I'm definitely still leaning towards getting rid of it on the city, you know? I don't think... Nothing from the city. Even the vicar doesn't want to be there, you know? And he's supposed to be this religious being. Although he did have his own little, you know... crap. Yeah, we won't... I don't think we killed him last time either. You know? I don't think so. Oh, we can sell junk over here too. So, hold X to sell junk first. And then sell... What do we sell? What do we have duplicates of? I wish there was an easy way... Oh wait, there's... Hold to flip sort. So we can see what's a duplicate. I think, right? That's how it works? Yeah. Jesus. She's deceiving me. Got my securities. She's got control of me. I turned to her and said, don't be afraid of the man. I don't see anything else, so we probably freed up our inventory drastically. Hi, Red. On here was one too that we missed. Shit happens. Oh yes, we forgot we have to activate the here first, remember? And then it's gonna say manual override required. No, I haven't even done that yet. You can't do that until you do this part. Remember?
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
No, I tried to hit one earlier. Like, I went to where it was, and it was like, no.
Just two more.
Number 5 on the New York Transit line. If the last time I came down in this area, I believe there were marauders, weren't there? Ooh, let's pick it.
Great work.
We definitely need to, so let's see. Install mod. Ooh. That would be nice. Bop, 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 bop. How do I repair? Oh, that'll be. General Shoggy. Anyone we want to break down? Or just wait? I do right now, yeah.
Mind the scenes. You're liable to get scalded.
Century 3, Chevrolet, right in. I know. It's there still physically, it's just not there sadly. It does make us... A lot of people are sad about it. And compared to the... Ooh. Ma'am, stop running into the stuff. Ma'am. She's like, take it down now, burn it all around. Did we go upstairs? Lunatic. I know, I also have to kill this robot. Bad robot! I guess the robot tried to probe him for information. That happens sometimes. Who is she fighting? I know, I just heard I was like, okay. Is this the next one? No, that was the original. Hey, have you beaten Scarlet and Violet? Come on, Kira. Come on. I'm surprised you haven't even beat one of the main stories of it. Just because the one I felt like was so sad. I was like, this is so good. I think it's a matter of just getting you motivated to do it, you know? Do we go this way? No, this is the way we came from. It's just the way it is. Where does this go? We didn't check this out last time. This just takes us to a different part of the lab, by the looks of it. So, yeah, for me, at first, it was a little bit difficult to get into. I did push myself a little bit harder than I thought I was going to need to. Because, well, I also thought the grinding aspect was like, ugh. But also the fact that you can just send out your Pokemon and be like, hey.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Alright, once
Hey,
we do
mister?
this, no going back.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yes! I've done this twice now. Here, we'll be nice to her. Because maybe if we don't have this
I don't
conversation,
think you should cut
she
off
might
the
not come with
power.
us.
I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever
I
sends
get that,
replacements.
but
There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how.
yeah, that's
They
my
don't
thought too. I see your point. Alright.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but
Is she?
I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want
They both want to
to
hurt each other. You know, that's my vote on it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble. Really?
Yeah, we're just smoozing her up, you know? Alright. Wait, you're not gonna wait for us to go off-road again? We did briefly. We went into outer space. Reed will attack us. We're like, fuck it, let's go to it. Let's see if I get attacked here or not. Last time I got attacked. No, there's no red bars over them.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
They're just like, what's going on here? There's a nice little ominous tone.
Yeah, Lake was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
Hey, it's this shithead.
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside. Hell of a time to start looking for work. Lucky for you. Know
Oh,
how to
no.
carry yourself in. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off. As long
Should we go do these first?
his likeness decorate. I am also. Well, unfortunately. Well. Some... As long... If this is... I don't... care. Space... Also...
I don't... Stupid.
Flattery won't...
So here, what's hers entail, huh? I'm going to, but I'm still curious. Yeah, but didn't we already do that, basically? Yeah, but we've killed marauders in the past, like... Oh, there's... Yeah, like, we already did that area, we did that area. Boo. Well, I mean, if we're going for the perfectionist for side quests, I'm gonna have to do it, but I'll go talk to Reed first. Hold on, let me save first in case. You know? Because if he's like, fuck you, get out of my town, motherfucker, then we kind of have to... Oh, he's downstairs, isn't he, this time?
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. And you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me.
I haven't been like, ba-bam!
Why'd you do it?
Why'd I do it? I kind of want to... It's not personal, power regulator. Which one? I think to teach you a lesson to be like,
Right?
yo.
I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
Ha! It's not horrible.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no!
Apologies won't give us our lives back.
How much higher did I have to go for intimidate?
Spaces.
What do you think? So let's see. Intimidate has to be 30. If we dropped it all in there. Yeah, but we could very easily. You know what? Because we need his key card, you know? So do we do the side quest, or do we do... What do we do here? I need your verdict. Do we do the side quest to try and get the level 7? Okay. That's probably what I'll do. I mean, the XP for killing them all is nice. I don't know. What do you think? Kill them, or... Hold on, let's see if that side quest fails or not. It's still available, but if I accidentally kill the guy who's involved. Okay, let's just go grab the converter real quick, go to outer space so you can see it, and then I'll load up the side quest. You know? I think that's how we'll do it. Kira's getting sleepy. So sleepy. Alright, we're gonna go up, go out, and see. One, if she'll follow us, you know. Are these guys gonna attack me? Yep. Stop, you violated the law. So yeah, if we want to do that side quest and get the completionist, we have to do it before we do the betrayal. That sucks. You know? Alright, well, we want to see what happens anyways. Oh, what? What hostiles? Evicted, evicted. Sealed because there's no power. No, we should be able to fast travel now. Towards this way. That's true. Let's try now. I don't like the fighting it does with you if there's a waypoint right by it. I mean, I'm fine blasting them all, but I can't complete the quest until I pew them. Or, not pew them, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's see if we can bring her on.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh.
How is she handsome? That's a weird
Listen to
term.
me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my
You
G valves
definitely
for my
can.
catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
You're hired.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding. Captain, I have detected that the tower.
So as soon as he's a
Edgewater
crew
is now
member, you
without
can't
power.
waste
I
him.
appreciate you
You
doing
probably
your part
could
to hasten
beforehand,
their
but
demise.
that's kind of disappointing that you can't kill him, you know? Because he seems like such a shit eater, but I don't know. I enjoy this. I think it's pretty. I do think that the enhancements have definitely made it better. Okay, we want the visuals for this, and then we're gonna load up the previous one after I let Kira out. We must free Kira from these bindings, known as Shadow.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, let's hear him out.
How are you? What you saw in Emerald, the whole... Excellent. But I... And the...
Transmission.
So we can see space. Yeah, the updated graphics were definitely prettier, I think. And then we'll go up here. Look at it from up here. I think that's a lot prettier than before. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was pretty before, but I think it's a drastic improvement comparatively. You know? Alright, so we're gonna load game.